A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+. English, that's so much fun. English education for you and everyone, so come along. Learn some grammar, learn a phrase, learn something new every day. Learn the A+ way. Hey, it's time to start the show. Are you ready? Good, 'cause here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I want A+ English.
Hello and welcome back to day 2 of our story, Island of the Blue Dolphins. Yesterday the story didn't start so well, did it, Laura?
No.
What happened?
A lot of people died in Karana's tribe, including her father.
Yeah, Karana was a member of a tribe. Her father was the leader. And a Russian guy came on a boat with some sailors and they said, can we fish here or catch sea otters?
Oh.
And they kind of didn't cut a good deal with them. And it ended up with a fight and many people in the tribe were killed. Oof. Well, day 2 of the article, the story
Super
will
heavy.
continue. But before we look into that, let's have the warm-up question. Laura, did your family or teachers ever leave you to go somewhere without you? What happened?
Okay. I don't think so. 我通常其实 I don't think that has ever happened to me. I don't even know when that may happen, like in a field trip or something. It's like
You get lost?
Oh, no, that hasn't happened to me ever.
Sounds like a horror story.
I know, it sounds like, what about you? Has that ever really happened to you?
I remember getting lost in the supermarket once when I was a kid and
For like
I was
2 seconds?
You know, I was running around screaming and then one of the people came over and like, oh, hey, what's wrong? Did you lose your parents? And I was like, yes. So they took me to the microphone and
广播
hello, are Reese's parents here? Reese is lost. Please come to the reception desk, you know, and then my parents
超
came.
可爱的
But they didn't leave me. That was me being a stupid kid and running away.
For sure.
You guys can think about this too. Did you ever get left alone by your family or teachers? But for now, let's get into the article and continue this story.
Island of the Blue Dolphins. Warm-up question. Did your family or teachers ever leave to go somewhere without you? What happened?
The new leader decides to move everyone to the mainland. Karana's brother, Ramo, jumps out of the boat. He forgot something on the island. Karana follows him. The boat leaves without them. Wild dogs kill Ramo. So Karana plans to get revenge. She kills some of the dogs and hurts the pack's leader. However, she changes her mind and keeps him as a pet because she's lonely. She names him Rontu. Karana builds a home, hunts for food, and makes clothes. After many years, the Aleuts return. Karana hides from the men. However, one Aleut girl, Tutok, becomes her friend. They give each other gifts. One day, though, the Aleuts suddenly leave.
So at the end of yesterday's story, we know that Karana's father, the leader, was killed. He's now being replaced by a new leader.
Yeah.
The new leader decides to move everyone to the mainland. So the word mainland here is a noun. It's a big piece of land. It's kind of the opposite of an island because it's not surrounded by water. When we talk about the mainland, it's always in relation to the land close to wherever you are. The UK, for example, is an island that is part of Europe, and most countries in Europe are on the mainland. If you're in Taiwan, talking about the mainland is usually referring to China. But this word can cause some people to be upset because it could mean that they think Taiwan and China are the same place. That's a topic for another day.
你真的很敢说。好，我们来看一下今天的故事开始，就是因为还记不记得他爸爸过世了嘛，所以他有一个新的首领， 那这个新的首领的 new leader 决定要把大家带到，其实大家也只有15个人吧 mainland OK 那 mainland 这个字呢其实本身有大陆的意思，那常常它跟 the 来搭配有着本土的意思。OK 那我们看到这时候出现另外一个角色，就是 Karana has a brother.
She does. Karana's brother, Ramo, jumps out of the boat. He forgot something on the island. Karana follows him. The boat leaves without them.
Oh my god, that's exactly like our intro question.
Right, getting left behind.
OK 好，这里就是在提到一个刚刚的句子当中有一个同位语的用法出现了。提到同位语，其实大家就把它想成它是等于的概念。所以回到课文的文字当中 Karana's brother Ramo 有没有就是等于 Karana's 哥哥等于也就是 Ramo 他跳出船外，然后呢他觉得说我好像忘了一什么东西在这个岛上，然后这时候 Karana 就跟随他的哥哥走，但是你们知道吗？那艘船就没载着他们就离开了，天哪
That's very unfortunate. So the boat leaves without them. The boat is going to the mainland, but Karana and Ramo are stuck on the island.
Oh no. Okay, so she followed her brother. Okay, follow 也是我们的 word power word. So let's take a look.Follow 这个字就是跟随的意思哦，它是个动词，像是有时候呢我回家的时候我就会看到有一只小猫咪，它会跟着我们一起回家。The cat followed us home. 不过呢有一种 follow 我觉得是有点毛骨悚然，有点毛毛的哦。That guy in the drama looks so creepy. 在剧中的那个男的看起来很诡异耶。I hope he doesn't follow the girl home.我希望他不会就是跟踪那个女生回家吧，因为这个就是跟踪狂 stalker。那再来 follow 还有追踪的意思哦，因为你们很喜欢玩 Instagram 或是 IG 对不对？ So if you like Reese and me, you can follow us on our Instagrams。 这时候是不是要秀一下 Reese 的 IG？ 好啦，我们来看一下课文例句。All the students followed their teacher around the zoo during the school trip。校外教学时，全体学生跟着他们的老师逛动物园。
So the verb to follow means to go in the same direction as somebody else, or to do the same thing that somebody else is doing. Follow me, I know the way. For example, I don't know the way to the temple, so I will follow Laura.
然后其实我是路痴 I have no sense of direction.
So we're bound to be lost. Well, back to the article, and something else terrible happens. Wild dogs kill Ramo. So Karana plans to get revenge.
可是他是要报复狗吗？
I'm not sure if she wants to get revenge on the dogs,
yeah.
or on the people on the boat.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Okay, so 野狗竟然把他的哥哥 Ramo 也杀了，所以这时候 Karana 就计划要复仇 revenge。And here, we have to stop here for a while because we have to take a look at this word wild. 我们来看一下 wild 这个字哦，它是一个形容词。这里我们讲的就是野生的动物或是植物，也就是不是我们可以养在家里的那种狗狗，所以 wild dogs 可能真的很恐怖，它可能会杀死人的哦。那如果在讲野花野草，我们可以用 wild grasses、wild flowers。那还有什么其他的动物是野生的呢？ Wild horses 就是野马 or wild pigs 野猪。我们来看一下课文例句。Listen to those sounds. There must be wild animals near here. 听那些声音，一定有野生动物在这附近哦。
So wild is an adjective which means not tamed or controlled by people. A wild dog is a dog that does not have an owner. It lives in the forest. A wild plant, a wild land is somewhere that hasn't been explored. Sometimes we use the phrase the wild. We use this when we're talking about the parts of the world where people don't live. It's still dominated by nature. We also saw the word revenge, which is a very dangerous word. Revenge is a noun. When somebody does something bad to you, you might have a feeling that you want to do something bad back to them. That feeling is called revenge. Revenge isn't usually a good thing. Then more people get hurt. If your friend tells your secret to everybody, you might want to hurt them back or get revenge by talking badly about them too. But I don't think that's a good response. It's better to forgive.
哦，你人也太好了吧！我们来看一下 revenge 这个字哦，就是报仇、报复，在本课是当做这样的意思哦。那刚刚 Reese 他人很好，他就说我们应该要怎么样 forgive and forget，OK， 就是可能要不要记仇，然后我们要学会怎么样忘掉啊、放下 ，we just move on。又或者有时候人家 like haters， 他们都很喜欢就是说你坏话，可是你知道吗？有一句 quote 是这样说 ：“Living well is the best revenge。”就是你活得好就是最好的报复，就是像嫉妒你啊、见不得你好的那种 haters 啊，真的太多了，要黑你的人。所以如果你过得非常好，然后自己最快乐，这才是最重要的。所以像有些人 if they break up, they do something horrible to their exes, do not do that. 如果做一些很负面的行为，难过都是自己。
Yeah, just move on with your life. It might make you feel good in the short term, but in the long term, everybody's
Make
going
yourself
to
a better person. That's the best revenge.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, back to the story, and I hope things get better soon. It says she kills some of the dogs and hurts the pack's leader. However, she changes her mind and keeps him as a pet because she's lonely. She names him Rontu. Well, it looks like the Karana was feeling like she needed to get revenge. She killed some of the dogs, but changed her mind? Well, there was a pack of dogs in this story. Pack, P-A-C-K, is a word we use to talk about a group of animals, usually dogs or wolves.
OK， 所以这时候我们就看到他的报复心出现了，他把一些狗狗给杀了。可是呢，他伤害了这个野狗的首领的时候呢，他突然改变主意耶，他就想说，我干脆把它当作宠物来养。因为他其实 Karana 他 like she lost her family basically，所以他现在非常的孤单，所以他就想说好吧，那我就把他陪在身边，然后还给他一个名字哦，命名为 Rontu，OK？ 那这个 pack 是指什么呢？通常我们是一群，像是狼啊或是狗啊都可以的，就是兽群这样的意思，或是狼群。那它中间它有 change her mind or change somebody's mind about something， 就是改变某人对什么的心意。举例来说 I wanted to have Mickey D's for dinner, but when I saw sushi 真鲜I changed my mind 就是我本来想要吃麦当当，可我看到寿司我就觉得不要，我想要吃寿司。I can't resist Japanese food.
You know, for somebody who changes their mind very often, we say she changes her mind more than she changes her underwear.
这个很夸张耶。Okay, interesting.
Back to the story and more about Karana. Karana builds a home, hunts for food, and makes clothes.
Okay, 所以 well, she's on her own basically. 所以 Karana 她建造了一个房子，好厉害哦，还会造房子，然后猎动物当食物吃，而且还会自己做衣服哦。那这里我们来看到的平行句构的一个文法，这句话当中 ，She builds a home, hunts for food, makes clothes. 它都是使动词平行，所以所有的动词都是在平行结构中结为现在式。然后因为呢它是第三人称，所以我们在 build 后面都要加 s， builds, hunts, makes 就是平行的、平等的。
Wow, she sounds very resourceful. Like she's lost her father and her brother. She's alone.
So independent.
But she's able to survive.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. Well, after many years, the Aleuts return. Karana hides from the men. Yeah, so probably she's not strong enough to defeat a whole group of people.
Oh, that's right. 所以很多年后呢，竟然这个阿留申人回家，那 Karana 当然要躲起来，不被这些一群男人们发现，因为他会担心他的安危。 这里我们先来看一下 return 这个动词。Return 就是回来、返回的意思哦，它是个动词。像是呢 ，My dad happily returned home after his recovery。我爸爸康复后，哇，就很开心的回家喽。我们来看一下课文的例句。I'm going to lunch and I will return to the office at 1 p.m. 哦，这个很像是交代同事，我要去吃午餐，然后会在下午1点回到办公室。
So the word return is a verb which means to go back to the place you came from. To return home means to go back home. We say return because you've already been there before. You cannot return to a new place. Return can also mean to give something back that you borrowed or used. I'll return that game I borrowed from you, Laura, because I finished playing it already, so I'll return it to you.
可以快点吗？
Well, back to the article, and maybe we have a friend for Karana. However, one Aleut girl, Tutok, becomes her friend. They give each other gifts. One day, though, the Aleuts suddenly leave.
Oh, OK， 它的名字有点像 TikTok，对，我刚以为是抖音，对啊。然而出现喽，好像他要交到好朋友，其中一个女孩 Tutok 变成他的好朋友，因为她是女生哦。而且他们还给彼此礼物诶，但是有一天阿留申人突然要离开了。这里我们先来看一下我们出现的 magic box， 也就是 each other 彼此双方这个片语。我们来看一下我们的 MB
来了。
Magic Box。
Hello， 大家好，我是艾赛。前几天呢，就是我跟我爸妈，就是我们回新竹老家的时候走走，然后我们坐在客厅，我坐在客厅看电视的时候，听到隔壁的2户邻居因为某些原因而大吵起来，甚至还拳脚相向，真的吓死我了。Our neighbors were fighting each other on the street。听完我爸妈就是你知道后来才说哦，原来才知道呢，是因为某一个方啊，某一个邻居，他通常在晚上都会制造非常吵的噪音，然后屡劝不听呢，大家才会这样子。不过这样奉劝大家，就是我们要发挥这公德心。好啦，那在刚刚这个例句里面呢，我们也有用到今天要教的这个 magic box， 就是 each other。那这个片语呢，表示的意思是彼此以及双方哦。那我们可以再来造另外一个例句哦。My brother and I always respect each other's decisions。我跟我哥呢，总是我们会去尊重彼此的决定哦。那其实这个片语呢，我们其实可以把它跟另外一个片语做替换哦，那就是 one another。所以刚刚那个例句呢，其实我们也可以把它改写成 My brother and I always respect one another's decisions。这样子的这个改法呢，也是没有问题的。那最后再提醒大家一下，就是each other 呢以及 one another 是不能够当做句子里面的主词来做使用的。通常我们只会把它用在受格以及所有格来使用。所以呢，基本上我们在句子里面呢，我们不会看到 each other 或是 one another 这样子一个开头的句子。假如呢你有看到这样的一个句子，就代表呢这样子的这个写法是错的哦。好啦，那希望呢今天的这个 Magic Box 你们有学会了，我们下次见，拜拜。
Thank you, Magic Box. I feel that Karana 她的故事 is like she is always facing new like surprises or sad news sometimes. Challenges. Then we saw this word when you are not expecting something to happen. Suddenly. 我们来看一下这个字。Suddenly 这个副词就是突然的、出乎意料的。像是我常忘东忘西 Oh my god, I suddenly remembered I forgot to pay my bills. 我突然才想到，我好像忘记付我的账单耶，待会一定要来转账哦。Or the girl suddenly got famous after appearing on Netflix's reality show. 大家知道我在讲谁吗？有一个女生，她上了一个 Netflix 的真人实境秀，哇，她就爆红了，然后后来有蛮多新闻咯。好，我们来看一下课文例句。Antoinette was just going to sleep when suddenly the phone rang. Antoinette 正要去睡觉的时候，电话突然响了，是谁打来
？So the adverb suddenly means to happen quickly and unexpectedly.
Right.
If something happens suddenly, you did not know it would happen, and it takes you by surprise.
干嘛
The bus, for example, stopped suddenly and everybody was thrown forwards.
Oh, I hate that.
Or suddenly the lights went out and a horrible scream filled the air.
好恐怖哦，恐怖片吗？
Suddenly doesn't have to be scary. You could
Okay.
suddenly receive a gift. That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Thank you. I'm expecting
Well,
that.
suddenly it's the end of today's story. So that's all we have for those 2 days. But let's go to our review time activity.
Review time.
Okay, so for today's review time activity, we're playing fill in the blanks. This is a much easier game than anagrams, huh?
对啊，因为他们都是不同的意思，很明显啦。
Very, very easy.
Okay.
I will give you a sentence with a word missing. You tell me which vocabulary word goes in the sentence.
好，
you
来
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, here's the first one. It was such a nice day, but then blank, it started raining.
哦，我刚刚在想一样，你还没讲，我在想哎。
Really?
Suddenly it started raining， 我就知道你要讲什么。I read your mind, great minds think alike.
Did that ever happen to you in Taipei?
有，
Suddenly
我好
starts raining.
讨厌，我每次都不知道带什么衣服或穿什么。
you didn't bring an umbrella?
I know, I hate that.
Very frustrating. Okay, here's another one. I was walking in the forest and a pack of blank dogs attacked me.
哦，这听到了，一定就是不可能是在家里养的，一定是野生的狗狗 ，wild dogs.
Wild dogs. We can also use wild to talk about plants, flowers, trees, or other kinds
Yes.
of animals. Okay, well, that's all we have time for today. There are more words for you guys to play fill in the blanks with, and we'll see you tomorrow for day
Yes.
3 of our story about Karana and her tribe.
Island of the Blue Dolphins. Warm-up question. Did your family or teachers ever leave to go somewhere without you? What happened?
The new leader decides to move everyone to the mainland. Karana's brother, Ramo, jumps out of the boat. He forgot something on the island. Karana follows him. The boat leaves without them. Wild dogs kill Ramo. So Karana plans to get revenge. She kills some of the dogs and hurts the pack's leader. However, she changes her mind and keeps him as a pet because she's lonely. She names him Rontu. Karana builds a home, hunts for food, and makes clothes. After many years, the Aleuts return. Karana hides from the men. However, one Aleut girl, Tutok, becomes her friend. They give each other gifts. One day, though, the Aleuts suddenly leave. Word power.
Follow. Follow. All the students followed their teacher around the zoo during the school trip. All the students followed their teacher around the zoo during the school trip. Wild. Wild. Listen to those sounds. There must be wild animals near here. Listen to those sounds. There must be wild animals near here. Return. Return. I'm going to lunch and I will return to the office at 1 p.m. I'm going to lunch and I will return to the office at 1 p.m. Suddenly. Suddenly. Antoinette was just going to sleep when suddenly the phone rang. Antoinette was just going to sleep when suddenly the phone rang.
认识字汇
Mainland. Mainland. Revenge. Revenge. Pack. Pack.